In today's video, we will once again do a non-stop drone flight showcasing the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project, specifically the Montego Bay Bypass in its entirety. Our flight path will take us from Ironshore, which is our starting point, passing through areas such as Salt Spring, Cornwall Courts, Irwin, Fairfield, and Bogue. There are some new developments since our last visit, which was in May of this year, and yes, we know it's been a while and overdue. However, the development has become really saturated, and no, we are not talking as a result of the rains. Nonetheless, we really appreciate you guys watching and thus helping our last video to reach an impressive 54,000 views. We will also do a return flight from our stopping point in Bogue back to Ironshore, with the hope of giving you a better representation based on where you start your journey. So, for those entering from Ironshore, they will be traveling east to west and west to east, entering the bypass from Bogue. In our last video, a few persons suggested giving a representation based on the geographic locations, so we hope this will help to shed some light on that. The Montego Bay Bypass is a project by the National Road Operating and Construction Company Limited, with the construction being carried out by China Harbour Engineering Company. The main aim of this bypass is creating an alternative route around the central business district in Montego Bay. This highway will reduce the current traffic problems in poorly built and insufficient road infrastructure in Montego Bay and its environs. It does this by allowing persons traveling east from Trelawney Parish and other northern parishes to get to their destination quicker if said destination is not in the business district of the city. It also benefits persons coming from the west, such as Hanover and Westmoreland parishes, who are traversing the north coast without the need to stop in Montego Bay. At this point, we are just behind the Montego Hills community. Considering that the bypass cuts through various communities, interchanges, filter lanes, and off-ramps are added along the way, allowing persons to join onto and exit the bypass at their respective destinations. are now in the Salt Spring community. Here we observe that they have rerouted traffic forming a semicircle to construct what looks to be a bridge and possibly an underpass for those using the Salt Spring main road. We are now approaching a section of the bypass which runs directly behind the Cornwall Courts community. This section will either be an interchange or an off-ramp to the Cornwall Courts community. The bypass continues behind the Cornwall Courts and Green Pond area and makes its way towards Irwin.
Sitting in the basement apartment I rented.
Here we observe what will definitely be an interchange with the road on the right taking you directly to the Green Pond High School.
Remembering the holiday party we had with the crew. Romeo was roaming the garden. Saturday was spent in a parking lot. Gave it all we got. It was blue.
Approaching Irwin, we observe the construction of what is said to be Jamaica's longest bridge. On our return flight, we will give a better view of how spectacular this structure is and provide more information on it as well. We have learned that they have decided to indeed make this road a toll road, with the toll plaza said to be in the Irwin area. Let's now go on towards the Fairfield leg. This section lies adjacent Fairfield Main Road, cutting across said roadway before exiting at Bogue. bridge that was constructed here to redirect the Barnet River is now completed and is now a part of the roadway with materials already in place.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong.
An interchange will be in this area for those using the bypass and those going to communities such as Fairfield, Granville, Pitford, Retirement and other areas leading off this thoroughfare.
Known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay, just let me be me.
This section lies behind or adjacent the Montego West Village housing development depending on your point of entry.
You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you.
The Long Hill Bypass project is also on the books and will be a part of the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project. Information states that said bypass will start in this vicinity.
Stay strong and fake a smile until I look away.
But rest assured that we will also cover this development as soon as it is initiated.
Fade to gray.
The total length of the Montego Bay Bypass is said to be 15 kilometers and the Long Hill Bypass will be 10.5 kilometers. In addition, the overall project will also see the Barnet Street and West Green Avenue rehabilitation, among other things being carried out. The estimated operational cost for this project is said to be $274 million US. Although we are covering the bypass project, we just had to take a minute to showcase how beautiful Montego Bay is.
And why you never said you felt that way? I guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away. As you fade away.
We later learned that a section of the bypass will run from this area towards Freeport.
What's wrong and why you never said you felt that way? And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray.
They will be constructing an interchange in this section which will be used by motorists going towards Freeport, those heading out of Montego Bay towards Hanover or Westmoreland parishes, and those choosing to go into the business district. Information attained from a publication by the National Road Operating and Construction Company Limited states that the bypass road will begin at the intersection of Alice Eldemire Drive and Howard Cook Boulevard, which will then proceed west and turn south around the Stowage Ponds. It will cut across Bogue Road at the Temple Gallery Road and use the Temple Gallery Road alignment. Said alignment will cross Fairfield, following west side of the Barnett River to the vicinity of Irwin. The bypass will consequently intersect the North Coast Highway at Ironshore. Here we observe that they have redirected traffic flow to construct a bridge. Back in Irwin, we will now share some information on this bridge. The total length of the bridge will be 187 meters or 614 feet, which works out to be just about 0.2 kilometers long. It will be a two-way, 4-lane, 6-span continuous beam bridge which will be divided into 3 sections. Although the aim was to provide a continuous non-stop flight, we just had to brake to show you this bridge and how magnificent this structure is. Just take a look at this, guys. Now we continue with our flight, and we promise not to stop again until we reach the end point. For the fiscal year 2024-2025, 10.2 billion Jamaican dollars was allocated towards the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project. The funds allocated will go towards acquiring the remaining parcels of land needed for the Montego Bay and Long Hill Bypass construction. It will also go towards the completion of the Montego Bay Bypass and completing the detailed design for the Long Hill Bypass.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises. Or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. I know that things seem bad, but they could be much worse. There's always someone else who has a greater curse, a greater thirst, a hunger, pain, and mercy. Just find whatever you got and try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again, I need a couple friends. I never really understood just how the story ends, but I could feel it's tense, don't know the consequence. The volatility of life, my only confidence. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises. Or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home.
As stated in our previous video, a number of achievements up to December 2023 were achieved. These include 55% completion of land acquisition, 100% completion of preliminary geotechnical investigations, and the conclusion of the preliminary designs of the Montego Bay Bypass corridor. Work has also started on the aforementioned West Green Avenue rehabilitation, and from what we displayed earlier, new areas are being developed, lands are being cleared, and new roadways and work is being carried out on a number of different sections all concurrently. Also to note, constructing a new road or any form of new development will most times see the deforestation taking place. So we are happy to report that a part of this project also sees the replanting or planting of 8.6 hectares of trees. Thank you guys so much for traveling along with us on this tour. We really do hope you enjoyed it, and we promise not to wait so long before doing another update amidst all the noise. Thanks for watching guys. Remember to like, share and subscribe.